I want to talk about seeing your future. I want to talk about closing your eyes. When I was in prison years ago, we used to do this class called co-counseling, and we sit there across somebody and they ask us a series of questions. And what I learned from that was you have to ask yourself questions. If you get a chance in life, go get a book and put a big question mark on it. And these are the questions you want to ask yourself. Because if you're not in court, ain't nobody really asking you real questions. So you have to learn to ask your own questions. And one of the questions, the big questions, I believe, is what is my future? Where am I heading? Where do I want to go? And this comes to making a decision. I don't want to bring up the word R. Kelly, but I got to bring up one song that he made. He said, I decided, it's a song called I Decided. And that's a strong, powerful word, the word decided, to make a decision, to choose. That's your free will. That's what makes us who we are. Our personality, the things we do, the things we think about. Again, the things we think about. So if you think about your future, you can actually prepare the road ahead of you. And visualizing a planet with nothing there, and you pave it, just like Sims or just like Lego World. You have to literally get into your mind, your third eye, and really tap into seeing your future. And then you create deja vu. See, a lot of times we just going with the flow, and that's cool. But how much more powerful would it be to see what you want in life and then actually watch it manifest to you? And how do you do that? Again, it comes with sitting down. The most important thing is just sitting still. I learned something yesterday. When there's waves in the ocean, it's hard to see clearly the bottom. Sit still, calm, and you'll see clearly your vision, your future, your decisions, your choices, and start making some pre-choices like a chef. You go to a restaurant, you think they just voila, the food is done. No, it's a lot of preparation before a great meal is made. And I don't know about you, but I love good food. Like, this is good food in my opinion. This is spiritual food. Sitting down like you're sitting at a table to break bread with yourself and actually having a conversation with yourself and visualizing your future. Wow. If you have a car you're trying to sell, or you have an apartment you're trying to sell, or anything, visualize yourself selling it. The end, technically. See yourself selling it. You have a car, see yourself handing over the keys and signing the paperwork on top of the car and handing somebody a handshake as they hand you the money. See these things. And this is how you create, again, deja vu. You know what I mean? You ever have deja vu and you wonder why it's weird, feels weird? This deja vu is actually created by you. You create deja vu. So they don't want to tell you this. They're not going to tell you this. If you want to see clearly your future, sit still. Sit still. Relax. Just sit down. We running and running and running and running and running, trying to be Puff Daddy in the world. Everybody running and running and dancing, and just everybody's moving and grooving. The most powerful thing you could do in this whole universe is sit still and have a communicational conversation with your future self. I even talk to my lower self. I talk to my higher self. Sometimes I tell my lower self to buck up. We going on this journey of greatness. And I always talk to my higher self. It's always commending me, giving me more inspiration, telling me to keep elevating, you know. And I just want to leave that with y'all. I want to let again, if you want to see your future better, you have to sit still. And I'm not talking about go lay down in the bed and go to sleep. No, which is really time traveling anyway. But I really want you to just sit still. You know how hard it is to sit still? That's what detention. Give yourself detention like we used to get in school. Go sit in detention in your own life and then visualize your future. I love this quote by 50 Cent. He said, 99, I made a decision. Something like, had a vision, I made a decision. And this is real talk. You have to make a choice to see your future. You don't need to call a psychic hotline and ask them what your future holds. That's on you. For you to call somebody else to ask what your future holds is like me talking to a rock and the rock's going to answer me. Now, I'm not saying the rock's not alive, okay? The rock is very alive, and the rock can actually guide you. But I'm saying, how much more powerful would it be to go to yourself? to ask yourself questions and to get the answers from yourself, to prep your life like a good chef. That's how you taste amazing food. I mean, if you're not having amazing food every day, this is. If you're having McDonald's every day, which has no taste, let's be honest, McDonald's has no taste. Everybody knows that. Why do you think it has no taste, no flavor? It's not good food. I mean, let's be honest. Sitting still and taking some of the spiritual food and then visualizing your future. Every building that's built took somebody sitting at a table and conversating and sitting still and literally visualizing it. Blueprint. We are the blueprints of our future. Stop rolling the dice and just winging it. No, you prep. Even a pilot knows. When a pilot gets into a plane, you think he just gets into a plane, just flies it? Imagine that. A pilot just jumps in a plane and just flies it. That's what we are. Our avatar bodies are like an airplane. Every day we get into our planes, and at the end of the day, we just fly it, and we didn't do our prep. You have to prep before you fly that plane. Check the tires, check the windshield, check the wings, check the flaps, check everything, check the seats, check a seat, just check it. And that's what we have to do with us. We have to really check in. And we haven't been doing that. We've been very distracted with entertainment, with problems, with the world issues, you name it. And the greatest thing a pilot can do is sit still and visualize a smooth flight to Hawaii. If this pilot is not doing that, we might all go down, to be honest with you. A good pilot knows he visualizes getting to the destination. He visualizes it. So when he gets there, it's deja vu. Because everything you do is deja vu. You think like a movie come on, the movie just winged it, or they prepped for a movie. Everything is preparation. Everything is preparation. You go to a play, even Seinfeld, I'll give you an example. Even Seinfeld, which was a storyline about really nothing technically, they weren't winging it. Improvising, you can say. And even they were improvising, they had the destination, and someone saw the vision of the destination. Okay? I was thinking about that other show, Wayne Brady, of that improvisation. Still, they gave them a plan and a destination technically. So again, if you're a good chef, and I'm talking about life chef, and you're into the tastes of life, the joys and the juices, I want you to sit still. It's hard for a baby to sit still, right? This is how you know when you mature. When you get older, you'll sit still and actually have conversations with your higher self, your lower self, your past, and your future. And you'll start to really like yourself, honestly. You'll start to really appreciate the food that yourself is giving you. Wow, if I'd have known what I know now years ago, I could have helped so many people, plus myself. But you know what? I'm going to keep giving praise. We're going to keep moving forward. Today is another day sober, guys. Look at the birds. See the birds? The birds ain't getting high. Birds is not thinking about it. Yeah, the birds is getting high, but not that kind of high. A natural high. I want to ask my children 3 things when they come home from school. What did you learn at school today? What did nature teach you today? What did you learn from nature today? And also, what did you learn from yourself today? These are the 3 things I ask my kids when they come home from school. What did you learn today at school? What did you learn today from nature? And what did you learn today from yourself? Because that's the most important thing. If you're having a conversation with yourself, don't never be tired of yourself. I know you with you all day long, and sometimes you can get frustrated and you want to be around other people and all that. But the most important thing in this whole wide universe is tapping into yourself, sitting yourself down, and having a real conversation with yourself. Because yourself is waiting there. It's inside you. Your conscience, all of that, all that. The God inside you, all that. It wants to talk to you. It wants to vibe with you. Like Michael Jackson said, you are never alone. I don't care if you're in a cell right now. Celebrate. I want you to celebrate every moment. I want you to celebrate this life because it's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful life, But if you only see negativity, that's all you're going to see. But it's balance. It's negativity out here. It's positivity out here. And how do you help yourself in this world? You sit still and you talk to yourself. You ask yourself questions. You have a real conversation with yourself. You don't have to go to a mental institution to do that, to have a conversation with yourself. So they want you to think that if you talk to yourself, you're crazy. You're not crazy for talking to yourself. I talk to myself all day long, having deep conversations. I be like, whoa, I love it. And then I wake up and deja vu happens. And I be like, haha, before I stick the key in the hole in my apartment, in my mind, I stick the key in the hole. It's like if you're going to play basketball, you can't just shoot the ball. You have to visualize it going in, and then your body will deja vu it. You think Michael Jordan was a good player or he was good at deja vu? They just call him Jordan. They just call him LeBron James. They call him Kobe Bryant. But no, these guys visualize the ball going into the hole, and then plus they practice. Remember, again, practice. What's another word for practice? Recite. Ikra. Keep on the right path. Keep asking yourself great questions. What is the greatest question you ever asked yourself? What is the greatest question you ever asked yourself? Again, how do you visualize your future? Sit still. Sit still, guys. It's not going to be easy. But, so, what is easy? You know what I mean? Who wants an easy movie? Not me. I want a peaceful movie. How do you get peace? You have to prepare it. You have to prep it. You don't just wake up in the morning and get peace. No. You have to prepare. You have to prep. Like a newborn baby is coming. That's information. You have to be ready for it. Are you ready? Do you have the baby seat? Do you have all that to get this information? If you do, then you're on the right path. I just want to say I commend you. Continue on the right path. If you got drunk yesterday or got high yesterday, I still want to commend you that today is a new day. And you don't have to do what you did yesterday. You can actually sit still and ask yourself questions. Instead of getting high, how about close your eyes and elevate? Instead of getting drunk, how about close your eyes and actually tapping in to that spirit? They call liquor spirits. Tap into them spirits that are inside you. And that's deeper than getting drunk. It's so much better than getting drunk. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, 30 years went by fast, me drinking and drugging. If you want to be in a rocket ship to get to the moon, then drink and drug. What happened? You'll wake up and you'll be 80. That's how life works. But if you want the individual days and you want the clock to slow down like a time machine, like Back to the Future, if you have the power to do that. Number one, sober thoughts. And visualize yourself sober. And visualize yourself driving past the liquor store and smiling and giving a tap on your back. And visualize your future. See yourself sober today. See yourself not smoking, throwing everything in the trash, just starting over. You're worth it. You're more worth than the Mona Lisa or anything, the vibranium or any material in the world. How they say there's what do you say that? There's things all around the world worth things, right? Like gold, diamonds. You're worth more than all of that because you are all of these things. Isn't that amazing when you know you are everything and everything is you? You am I and I am you. Like, all right, guys, I just want to let you know, if you want to visualize your future, sit still like a building. Try not to sway because the wind be swaying you guys. You have to be one with the wind. Even the wind will be like, wow. You ever go somewhere and the wind just goes crazy when you get there? Because it's alive. Everything is alive. It wants you to actually sit there and enjoy it. It's trying to give you information. It's trying to teach you. Everything is trying to teach you. So, guys, if you want a better future, you have to design your future. You have to prep your future. You are the greatest chef ever. You got to say, I am the greatest chef on the universe. I am the greatest chef ever. If you're ever gonna make a superhero, make the greatest chef. That'd be the greatest superhero ever. The greatest chef can prepare the greatest meal. It preps things. It tastes the taste of life. Because most people have lost their taste buds with their mind nowadays. It's 2024. For you know, it'll be 2025, 26, 27, 28. If I'm not here with you guys, I just want to say I love you. We had a good run. Stay strong, stay positive, stay deja vuing, because you have the power to deja vu. You have the power. You literally have the power to close your eyes and think about somebody, and they'll be calling you within 3 days. Isn't that powerful? You can literally close your eyes right now, see a person, and they'll be trying to contact you because you are so powerful. You know, and I wish I could take the cravings away from you. I wish I could take the cravings of wanting you to smoke. You're not a car. You don't need to smoke. They throwing smoke in your face. You don't need to smoke. You don't need to drink no alcohol. You're stronger than that. You have the strong willpower to do it. I know you do it. I know you can do it. That's what I mean. All right, guys, I love you. I have to go. I'm about to go get some milk because I drink milk over alcohol, okay? I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Keep visualizing your future. Keep it on. Keep up the good positive energy. We need more encouragement in this world. I love you. I literally love you. I do. Have a beautiful day, guys.